minutes before we streamed!
Yeah, but I asked if there was anything you wanted to tell me.
I didn't want to tell you that.
But why? Why is it a secret?
Okay. I might have drank a few bottles of alcohol today.
What is going on?
However,
Yeah?
Shrimp 7. Click it.
Comfortably like, yeah, I'm in my chair. Yeah, I can reach the floor. This is fine. And now that it's like a little bit higher, I'm like, oh well, I can still reach the floor, but but I gotta go tippy tappy in order to move around now. That doesn't make me feel like a big strong man. It makes me feel like a little guy. I don't want to be a little guy. Oh well, I guess this isn't a nice.
This is a lie, right? You didn't do this, right? Applesauce, peanut butter, rice and eggs.
And spam.
And spam, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sort of shit you eat, like, year 3 of the world ending. after the nuke's foot drop, like a Fallout universe. That's what you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. It was good though.
It's a mystery meal.
Kind of. Dude thought I was a bot. I can't believe the nerve, the Lion, the Witch, and the nerve of this bitch. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Fuck am I, like, actually stuff to non-prayer stuff. It's like pretty off. Oh boy, a helmet. Oh hey, look, it's the guy! It's the guy! He's here! Well, I have a friend forever now. Goodbye, boss. I am never coming here again. Wait, where did my friend go? We get over it. Oh God.
What did you do?
I just fell down in my chair. I was trying to sit.
You're trying to reach the high shelf again.
Shut up.
I put the candy up there so you couldn't reach it, Pan.
Alright, says, see, this is what happens when you're so eager to kill dogs.
True. No, she's right. What's a big L for you, Panda, and a big W for Laurie on this one occasion?
Savage.
This one occasion.
Savage. I've killed many dogs. This is the only time it has ever backfired.
Flip that.
I'll stand by what I said.
Nah, man, you've been saving up. You can get a tooth soon.
No!
We will send you the tooth.
No, stop! Stop!
Okay.
No.
Why do you always, like, hate my streaming ideas, dude? They're always great.
Because they always come at great expense to me.
I guarantee you'll get more views if you remove a tooth live on stream.
That sounds fucking terrible.
It might even bring more people in RuneScape if you remove teeth.
We'll say I believe them to exist, right? JFO says, I forget you can do agility without high alk. Something during chasing the... Oh God! My legs! I knew I shouldn't have stopped to read chat. I was trying to cross a clothesline and I fell off of a fucking building. All right, we'll try again. And I'm gonna go right back to reading. I forget you can do agility training without high alking something during.
You can go get dinner, bro. I got this, man.
No, I really do feel like I should be here just a little bit.
No, don't worry about it, bro. You need to rest.
Maybe I should be involved just a little bit. I'm gonna do some push-ups. Won't that be great? Isn't that great?
That will be great.
I'm part of the stream too, guys, right? Like, you remember? You remember when I was part of it? It's not just Savage the Rat, I promise. It's also me doing push-ups. Listen. 1, 2, 3.
How's it going, chat?
5
more.
Push-ups. See? Is that great?
That's pretty great.
I'm all proud and shit.
It's actually kind of nice, too.
Yes.
And if anyone asks you, hey, I thought you were new, you go, yeah, I am new.
I am. But I can do.
I'll be looking at that box. Yeah, dude.
Solved, by the way. I was a little worried about all that, but Hilo go block says torn player scroll plus strength pots. Next way to speed up. Yeah, you think so? I feel like I just saw someone run from here over to here, and then become a crab, and then the crab started.
And mayonnaise comes along, throws a pipe into the works.
Oh, mayonnaise comes along.
I hate that.
You said it.
I didn't.
And it's lit. Yo, man, I'm glad. I'm trying to be. I closed it, man. God. I'm so sad. I just want to do it right. Please have mercy on me, please. Look, I'll fix it. I swear, I'll do better. I promise. Don't be disappointed. Look, don't look at me. Okay, look, I'm gonna show you.
You are powerful, Panda.
Thanks, man.
Like a fox.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Setting trends like a power fox.
Power.
Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah, nothing. No.
Oh, you chased your mind on it? You want to run that one back?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Fourth pop in my head is all.
Later, man.
Alright.
Well, thanks, Sarah Doman. That's over. I should get out of here.
You came here and just killed a lady and we're leaving?
Yep. Mama, I killed a woman.
You really did.
Put a knife against her back.
Performance skill 99, speech skill 2. True, dude.
You're not wrong. You'll never escape me.
Oh. How many times you got to stab you, woman?
You dare try and ruin my moment.
I seeing 10 magic levels at once, though. What's
Wait,
that? Some
awful
talk
shoe noises. What? Are you okay?
Talk? What the fuck is that?
Pixel pussy? It's just...
Get the hell out of there! I don't want to talk to
No,
them.
man, they want to trade to me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. What is this?
Oh my god, gilded up? Okay, take it. Fuck it.
Take
Take it. Take it.
Okay.
You're a fucking insane, dude. Thank you very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
assuming that's you in chat.
I wasn't prepared for muffled shoe noises. Yeah. Oh my god.
Then he dips.
What the fuck just happened?
Gilded fucking armor. Alright.
I have
I'll
to
wear
do
it.
Dragon Slayer 1?
Yeah.
Oh my
We'll put it. People just keep giving us shit. God, which I'm kind of addicted to.
Which is?
It's just Counter-Strike for children. But I love. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that. Someone will clip it.
You
I
love
love
Counter-Strike?
I love defeating children in video games. I'm not gonna say I love doing anything else. Like,
Yeah, okay, I got it.
I wouldn't say killing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking sound thing, sound routine. So gross.
Shut the fuck up.
Someone just broke my light switch without provocation.
God damn it. Panda, stop getting run over.
It's fine.
Panda, you got like 8 insurance frauds right there, brother.
It's not insurance. It's not insurance fraud. I'm not trying to claim anything.
What were you saying?
Your Honor, as my defendant.
Can't even cross the road.
I was into though for.
Yeah, what were you into? After crashing. What? Not bikes, I assume.
Do you think it still works? No.
I hope not.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, what were you into? Panda, you suck at driving.
Yeah, I like crashed like head on into that thing. It's over. It's over now. It's over, Frieza. Yeah, they're not friends, I guess.
That's how Panda eats food when he's off stream.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
He's looking at it in the first frame. That could literally be a meme template, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
He swallowed them all, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't even bite them.
It's a whole thing in one bite.
Yeah.
You're hanging entire trowel right now.
Yeah, you'll have to edit that one out.
Do you want me to actually? Because I can.
Warren, you're listening to
Sure.
the most out of context thing.
Yeah, like,
It's a
one's
gold
like, what
mine
the
for
fuck?
clipping.
Yeah, it really
It's a
is.
gold mine for clips, and
What do you
no
mean?
one is
It's just
taking
look.
advantage of
There's
it.
nothing wrong with a little bit of dick between friends. All right. Don't be weird. Don't make it.
Man is a
Oh my
clip
God.
farmer. Man is a clip farmer, dude. Don't let him. Don't believe his lies. It's literally just me with my dog on me and it hits my pants. That's it.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, that Daft Punk Panda. We're getting right back into that old school RuneScape grind. I definitely muted my mic just before I started speaking because I suddenly needed to cough. Oh, we're looking north? That's not correct. But we're here. Oh, we should also do our dailies too, right? Okay. I'm coming back to my senses. I'm reacclimating to the space. It's been so long in some ways, but it's also been not very long at all in others, right? I guess we do this. Sure. Is there music playing? Yeah, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? We do a little bit of that. And then we go to Varrock. We do our dailies one time for the one time. I don't know how much money this is actually going to make us, but I think that every time we do this, honestly, just strictly benefits us. Just because, I mean, not only is it free money in theory, right? That's 160,000 gold that I just made, right? But we're also going to at some point potentially be doing Inferno or Coliseum or whatever, right? So at that point, we definitely will benefit from this effort, this endeavor as well. So I guess it's fine if we just like head completely empty, do dailies every time I think about dailies. Worst case scenario, it works out, right? It's just free money for Savage, I guess, down the line. Yeah, I think it's fine. And then we drop the stuff off and go back to Runecrafting. We do what we were chosen to do. We have 300 million gold. That cash stack is for sure higher than it's ever been. And it's, for once, I think strictly due to our own efforts, actually. Right? Savage definitely gave us some ether catalyst. No, he didn't even give us ether catalyst. We bought it from him, right? So he definitely helped us in that he like bypassed the GE limit for it. But like, and we needed, you know, starting capital, right? Obviously, but we've earned this money in this time in a big way. And it's been a lot of fucking money. It's like 200 million gold or some shit, right? Savage says, yeah, just put the limits, just past the limits, man. I bought it for, you bought it for what I paid for it. He said, he said a few extra random words in there. Yeah, what's up, Snake? How's it going, man? We got there, though. We got there. It's fine. I think I need more, this music is too loud. I think I need more ether catalyst. In fact, I'm like pretty fucking sure I do. I guess we could ignore it for now, just as we're getting into it. Savage just woke up. Head's not switched on yet. Sure. You're good, you're good. I had to like just read between the lines a little bit there. Snake says mega EP. I caught a 12:45 showing of Demon Slayer. Got home at 4 a.m. Midnight anime? Wait, is there another Demon Slayer movie then? Because the train one is like 4 or 5 years old, right? It's been out for a long time. Like, shouldn't you just watch that on a streaming service at this point? Snake says, yeah, it's the Infinity Castle. Oh, okay. Snake says it was an IMAX too. IMAX for an anime seems like a meme. Because they didn't draw it with like infinite fidelity, right? So I don't know. Might be a little overkill. Whereas like IMAX on like, you know, those extremely like high-end cameras that they use in like the Avengers films or whatever probably would really pay dividends. I have trouble imagining that the fucking 20 FPS that they animate at or whatever is actually like capturing detail. Snake says, well, I didn't pay. I drove though. No, I got you. Yeah, what's up, Whale? How's it going? I was just thinking about like the actual value proposition of the money for an IMAX viewing of an anime movie. It's like probably not actually. You probably don't actually get like specific benefits. It's like mostly just a movie in general rather than like I literally don't know what an A/B viewing of an anime movie in IMAX versus out of IMAX would even be like. Is there actually an aesthetic difference? In the same way, it's like, is there a difference between 120 frames per second and 4,000 frames per second if you're like watching something? You know what I mean? Like, I think there's an upper limit to what a human can perceive. That kind of thing. It's almost the same kind of deal. Though in this case, it's not the human perceiving it that's the issue. It's the media in general. Like, no one just makes anime of that high quality, because why would you? Also, I realize now that I'm short on runes. Snakes just go beyond your limits, Panda. God. I mean, it's a reasonable thing to say of someone, I think. Like, why don't you just be better than what is possible for humanity, idiot? God. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry. I was being really lazy about it. I've had a little bit of a cough today. I'm not sure what's up. I went to sleep actually earlier than normal in a way. But yeah, we're not doing the best at the moment, but it's fine, I think. And we've got GTFO later. That'll be cool. And that's all today though. GTFO and RuneScape. Thanks for the hydrates, Snake. I've been slowly learning every song from K-pop Demon Hunters. Not even necessarily on purpose, to be honest. It's not like, in fact, the only song that I can think of that I've like intentionally tried to learn, I've certainly never sung as far as like karaoke goes or anything like that. But yeah, it's definitely been happening. I'm probably gonna have those songs down by like a month from now. Savage just 2.5 mil. Is that some kind of what is this? What is this for? What is this? Yes, that is indeed. Oh, that's what he wants from me? Oh god. Okay. What then? Is this the right amount? Or are you just guessing? Thanks, Savage. It's definitely closer. It's definitely closer than right than what I had. Savage says it's a limit. Oh, that makes sense. True. It would be 25k. You're definitely closer than what I was, though. I was fucking at least like 35,000 short, at least, right? So yeah, I'll get the rest soon, probably. I don't know, maybe not like now, because there's no reason to have it now. We're gonna need it later. Is the price gonna go up dramatically over the course of this day Probably not. And at the time that we're in GTFO, everything changes, you know? How are we doing? 900K? Not bad. Not bad at all. Just focus it down. Get it done. It's just one run at a time, ultimately. And before you know it, it won't be before you know it at all. But at some point, this looks like way less money than it was. This 13K is not hitting. It's okay, right? We're still definitely profiting, but like nearly half. Well, I guess it's over half to be fair, but like it's not, that's not what it used to be. It's okay though. We gonna be all right. That was just big. YouTube just made a video on this. It's like too late for a YouTuber to make a video on this. Is that on purpose? Did the YouTuber like make all the money that they could make on it, and now they're like, okay, well, I'll make the video on it for the people so they can get the tail of the profit, and I can get the ad revenue? Is that what you know it? That's crazy. That's crazy. So which is now the sheep are killing it. The sheeple. Actually, this doesn't even affect. The net 200K profit. Maybe that is enough. So warrant excluding. Sure, we'll exclude it then. Yeah, we're not doing very good, actually. Since we started doing this, we're at less than 1 mil an hour. We were cruising at like 2.2 mil an hour prior. It's okay. It's not like we're gonna stop because we're making less money. The catalyst is 110 each. We were doing this at like 72 each. Savage was doing it well before that. Probably like 70 or 60. So yeah, this was printing money for quite a while. Buy, sell. Yeah, not in the best spot with regards to the cough at the very least. Definitely doesn't sound like a good cough. I think we'll be all right. Which is, oh, well, you had a good run and you're almost done. It's true. It's true. All we need to do is finish this last 900K and we're good. The 200 million gold that we made or whatever is plenty. You know what I mean? I think Savage actually made more money in that same amount of time with the rings that he's gotten. Just the rings that he's acquired. But you know, it took way more effort from him, and I'm skilling. He's bossing. He's supposed to make more money than I am. Though I definitely would have made way more money than him if we had infinite ether catalyst. Oh, Savage only found 2 rings. I thought you got a third one. If you get a third ring, it will be about the same then. Savage says, made more from this, to be honest, than I did for like 5 hours. Is it because you had so much ether catalyst at the time, or because the price was so different? Can you imagine if I had investigated this as soon as it dropped? Instead of just asking about it and not pursuing it? We would have made like fucking 2 billion gold or some shit. Like, bruh. Because nobody did this shit on release. Now is when the price is going equalized. Savage says, I could not have done this as soon as it dropped. I couldn't either, technically. I was at like 80 something runecrafting at the time. But like, as soon as I was able to do this, I could have done this. And I didn't, you know, so. It wasn't like that different, but still. Had I known that there was 200 mil to be gained freely, probably would have reprioritized runecrafting a little bit. Savage says, I think you started at 91, so you did not miss much. It's about the timing more than it is about when I actually started doing the skill, if that makes sense. It's about the profits rather than, you know what I'm saying? The actual profit gained rather than like the method's efficiency or anything like that. Because it took a long time for the community to become wise to this. Unlike some other methods. Savage says, yeah, but yeah, a few days late. Quite a few. Realistically. Because even if I wanted to continue to get Tears of Guthix experience in runecrafting, I could have just gotten other skills to 90 something or whatever. And then started doing this, you know? I usually finish a skill one at a time. That's all I'm saying, really. Well, that's closer to normal. Wonder why that number is so different. Savage is 1 master clue down, 4 to go. This dude's gonna be exhausted. Did you go through and buy all the clue stashes? The 120 mil you made from the Desert Treasure 2 bosses? Savage says, I was thinking about it. I'm just saying. If you're gonna keep doing those master clues, it's probably just gonna become more worth it rather than less. Savage is just making the boxes as he goes. That sort of makes sense. It's a little unlike you, but sort of makes sense. Yeah, this fucking Fish Islands POV. This game looks fucking terrible. It's fine. Well, says, now that I have max hard clues, after each task, it takes a good while to do them all. Yeah. I bet it does. That which is mostly I just don't want to go do all the clue steps, then do 5 masters. I mean, you don't have to do all the clue steps. You just have to go to the place where the clue step is. So much easier. You don't have to do the emote or kill the dude that spawns, you know? You're just going to the location and putting shit into a chest or whatever. So convenient. Savage says, that's a clue step? No, no, no. Shut up. So much easier. All right, Mr. Negativity, all right? Thought this was a good vibes only place. Savage says, you got me. Mr. Negative once again. See, that's the difference between you and I, Savage. I'm never negative. Yeah, 2 out of 5 on the clues. What matters though is how much money you make. I mean, we'll know that Savage got a third age item if suddenly he's inside of this voice chat. it'll be me and my fucking low energy stupor doing my best to keep my shit together. Then suddenly Savage will be popping off, popping bottles and shit. Everybody gets 10 million gold. Everybody gets 10 million gold. You know what I mean? Savage just losing his fucking mind. Woo! There's that guy that's like, it's a meme of the guy on like the third place pedestal or whatever, with popping the champagne bottle and like just pouring it all over himself and other people. He's like, woo! Yeah. Savage just 10 mil. Nah, bro, after getting 13 bill, that's cheap. I mean, you got to get the 13 bill, right? So I don't know if you've got the money to like act like you just got 13 bill. Else says, yesterday I got 25 Renar from a mimic. It doubled my elite clue worth. Jesus Christ. It's fucking miserable, dog. Hey, Suba. How's it going? Doubling your elite clue value is not nearly good enough. If all it took was 25 Renar. Jesus. My elite clues are still worth like, I think 1 mil a piece, maybe 700k a piece on average. Because I got like Mondo fucked on one, but my other 2 were pretty good. One of them was a mimic as well. And the mimic I think didn't give me shit either. I mean, all I wanted from the mimic was the song, which I got, but yeah, no. Master clues have not been, oh wait, those were master clues, not elite clues. I haven't done an elite clue actually, now that I think about it. I've done 2 beginner clues, a medium clue, and 3 master clues. 6 clues total. Which is a weird spread in retrospect. It's a weird spread of clues. How did I get so many fucking master clues? I guess I just trade them in is how I got so many. Yeah. I don't think that the clicks that I do make sense to fill this colossal pouch. I think that the game is doing something weird to like fill it for you. But I'm not sure. It just feels like it does the opposite of what I am intending to do every time I fill it up. Like if I did it slower, it wouldn't do the same thing, if that makes sense. What else is the champion scroll is currently blocking me from getting the music gate? Have you considered bursting skeletal gorillas from Monkey Madness 1? That's what I did. I don't know if that's the best way to get a scroll though, because the Monkey Madness 2 cave might be zombies. That's just kill a goblin. Simply kill a goblin. Preferably the mind goblin. Yeah, there should be one in here somewhere. I think that guy has better odds. Bill says I just hit 98 mage, so I still get some benefits from bursting. Yeah, there you go. Just hit 98. So you've got a 1.2 mil of bursting to go. I don't know if that's enough, to be honest. I definitely got the scroll well before 1.2 mil in bursting, because I was level like fucking 70 at the time. Magic 74 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like my magic level was not very high at all when I got that fucking thing. I definitely luck sacked that shit. As is expected. Everything just falls naturally in my hands, of course. Why should I have to work for things? Why can't I just have it now? Money me now, you know? It is kind of a mix, I guess, to be fair. This is real. Because I've definitely worked for these levels, but I work for these levels in Easyscape, to be fair. Fucking mini gamescape where everything is so free always. So, you know, it's not like a real Maxscape, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. I was trying to make it so that I could click on that chest through the wall. It's a little hard to do, though. Maybe move a little more like that. I did the opposite of what I wanted to do before. Hey, what's up, Gur? How's it going, man? Today we're Gruff Panda. I don't know if my voice sounds any different. The quality of my voice definitely feels different to me, excuse me. I definitely have the morning gruff still. Definitely feels like I've been coughing in my voice. But we're good. I don't think my voice is dying or anything like that. It's just one of those days. Why do I keep getting the fucking bite? I don't need that. Savage says you sound 20% hotter. It's oddly specific, but all right, we take those. Gur says so hot. I really thought Gur said so hot as in like the weather. Like when I asked, hey, how's it going, man? He was like, it's so hot here. But now I'm pretty sure he said that in context to what Savage was saying. It's weird for it to, well, is it weird? Because I was gonna say, is it weird that like like morning voice, like the deeper grumble or whatever could be hot. Because let me tell you something. Scarce few things to me are more attractive than a lady with bedhead. If your hair is a fucking mess, 10 out of 10 for me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why. Yours says, I mean, it is hot in here and it is just you. Thanks, man. That's crazy. What a pickup line. Holy shit. It worked, guys. It worked. Pocket Houses is what did I stumble into? Today, I'm the one being rizzed. Which statistically is probably the same as any other day, right? Right? Like, what are the odds of me rizzing you versus you rizzing me? Me rizzing you has got to be close to fucking zero, right? Like, so I guess it's like business as usual in a way. I guess that's a zero-sum analysis, right? Like, we could live in the space between those two probabilities. Savage says, is it hot in here because you are sweating a lot? Sweaty. Yeah. Akadasa says, but it's still not zero. Sometimes I've been asked to Riz chat. Beatrice made me do that before. There's a clip about it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good, for the record. Hey, why are you fucked up? You're not supposed to look like that. You're supposed to look like this. Who was I gonna do a shout out for? Oh, Suba. I was like, none of the people that I see in chat right now are streamers. What am I typing shout out for? None of them are streamers so far. Anything could happen. Shout out to Streamrar. Suba Phoenix. Suba Phoenix is a variety streamer, a PNG tuber, and indeed a friend slopper. Wow, that sounds... She likes friend slop games is what I meant to say. Corrupt Companions, Repo Peak, all good games. Buckshot Roulette is kind of a friend slop game, I guess. Gur said, hey, yo. Yeah, no, that's not what I... It sounded like I might have been saying something different than what I was saying. Supa also does art. If you like art, maybe check out Supa for that as well. It's always a good vibe over there. Supa's here for a good time and a long time potentially. It's all about the vibes, you know what I mean? It's a conversational stream more than any. Savage just slops her friends based. That's what I would do, you know what I mean? If my friends were starving, I would give them that friend slop, you know what I mean? Nice little pig feed going on. Here you go. It's a mystery meal. I just put things that were inside of my freezer, cooked them, and then blended them down into a slushy. There you go. There's your friend slop. There's your protein veggie meal base. Don't you love it? It's full of nutrients for people. It's made out of real people food. There's no problems. Says, I need not go back to speedrunning so I can get a shout out. Oh yeah? What were you speedrunning before? What would the world's happiest whale be speedrunning? Echo the Dolphin? Whale says Crash Games mainly? Oh, obviously. I see the connection to your name. Not that your name has to do anything with you speedrunning something, right? But Crash games, huh? I've never been very good at the Crash games. I don't know if I've ever even beaten them. I might have beaten the second Crash Bandicoot, but I don't think I've beaten any of the other ones. Oh god, Savage is here again. Maybe it's just a coincidence this time. Wow, there's like a perfect angle that I can see this chest. I went too far to the left and too far to the right. That's pretty unfortunate. Might move my inventory just like slightly to the right or something, just so I could see the chest a little easier. Savage's Crash Team Racing is better than Mario Kart. Come at me. Which Mario Kart? Because if you say any Mario Kart, you're definitely fucking grog. But maybe like the one on the SNES? Yeah, that's probably true. Maybe the one on the 64 too, but I'm not sure. Savage is the one out at the time. Contemporary is probably on the 64. Because Crash Team Racing, I think, was a PlayStation 1 game, right? It could have been a PS2 game. I'm not sure. If it was a PS2 game, wouldn't that make it contemporary with Double Dash, though? There's no way that you're beating Double Dash. There's no way you're beating Double Dash, bro. That is one of the like most beloved racing games, party racing games of all time. Kanaza says nothing competes with Double Dash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're the wrong console generation, there's no fucking chance, dude. I'm sorry, it's over for you. No one is going to agree with you. You could say Crash Team Racing is better than Mario Kart. No problem. People will probably agree with that. But if you say Crash Team Racing or any party racing game is better than Double Dash, there will be riots in the fucking streets. Savage says PS1. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're safe. Riots in the fucking streets, bro. People would be up in arms. Apple says, what about Double Dash? It's probably better than Crash Team Racing. Savage says, and Hogs is better than Worms. Yeah, but that's true for any Worms game. Once you get past the controls for Hogs of War, it's definitely better than any Worms game. The only downside about Hogs of War is that there's like very little replay value relative to Worms, because Worms has a lot more randomization. That's like, you know what I mean? Like the placement of the worms and shit like that. And like, you can probably play them in contemporary settings with like PvP and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like there's some replay value that Worms definitely has. Savage says Hogs has a random mode. Yeah, but that's like not the same. I don't think. I think Worms, Savage says, and it had PvP. Yeah, but you can't fucking play it, right? Like it's not the same, right? I'm talking about like as a game that you buy today in 2025, right? You know what I mean? I'm talking about the actual value of the game, not like in its heyday. And even in its heyday, it's still kind of shit. But like, regardless. I just mean to say that the custom map options that Worms has, especially as a 2D game, work a lot better than what Hogs has. Savage says that maps were not random, to be fair. It had a random mode, but not with randomized maps. I see. But yeah, like the idea of the Worms games being I think Worms were better in 2D far and away. I think that internally to Worms, the 2D Worms games are way better than the 3D Worms games. And I think that the 2D format lends itself much better to replayability than the 3D format does, even though Hogs is a better game, to be clear. Apple says, oh, yes. Double Dash is far superior to Crash Team Racing. Once again, a correct take from Apple. The arbiter of being correct. If ever I need to make sure that I am not completely off base, I ask Apple, because Apple would never steer me wrong. And if Apple doesn't know, I make Apple pull a card, and then I will know. That's actually kind of awesome. I like that as a redeem. Instead of just like pulling a card, a tarot card for the day or whatever, it's like I ask you a question and you answer with a tarot card. Just interpret the tarot card for me. It's very similar, obviously. Alright, cool, yeah. Kolya VA, a native German fluent English speaker, a VTuber, plays a variety of games, particularly rhythm games, but also is known to play a little bit of RuneScape here and there. I think he got burned out on RuneScape recently. He's been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom on stream and off stream. I say a lot on stream in some way I said that. That's like not super duper true. He's kind of taking a break from streaming at the moment. And he'll come back to it before long. He's a big fan of Zelda, but he also likes rhythm games. Real life drummer as well. Wants to be a translator. Oh, the VA stands for voice actor. That's another thing. He's got a lot of fucking ambitions. You know what I mean? You can't contain Kolya. You can't tie him down to one thing. So yeah, you never know. You'll never know what he's gonna be doing next. But he might be streaming again before too long. Apple says I would have to price that a lot higher because I'd use my actual deck. All right, I'm down with it. Makes sense for you to have tarot shit, being that you're a wisp with star theming and all that. Boy says less burned out from OSRS, more so hyper focused on other games, priority shifted. Isn't that the same thing? Like not literally the same thing, but effectively the same thing. You're not like Andy with I don't want to play with you anymore, right? It's not quite that bad. But you are forgetting about Woody, you know what I mean? Woody is forgotten on the shelf. Nobody puts Woody in the corner. Apple says, but off the clock, want me to pull a card? What? Apple's so excited. All right. I'm willing for you to pull a card for me, but I want somebody else to suggest what the card is pulling for. You understand? No. We need to know what it is for first, Savage. So you have to suggest, what is this card going to tell us about me? You understand? For Panda's love life? Oh, Jesus. It's just the most generic one that you could have done. Why did my run energy go away? What happened? I fucking started RP walking when Savage brought up my love life. What the fuck was that? Apple's like, okay, let me get them out. Apple's 100% excited for this shit. Apple's popping off. Apple's fiending right now. Oh boy, here we go. Kolya says, well, now I'm not gaming at all. I do my little Kirby diamond painting. When you say not gaming at all, you mean like in the last couple days? Because you were playing Tears of the Kingdom like the last time that I asked. Kolya says, Kirby, I was thinking about gaming. It's kitty diamond painting. Here says, believe in the heart of the cards. That's not really a tarot thing. It's more of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Sure. I think I only know 2 people who are into tarot shit. I think it's just Apple and Nia. I think they're the only 2 that I know. like into, you know what I mean? Like have tarot decks. Sorry, Kolya says I used to be slightly invested because of a mobile game. Oh Jesus. The worst possible timeline. Grand Blue Fantasy has some tarot shit in it. It's got summons in it. I actually sent a picture of Judgment to Apple. It's Cat Trumpet. Cat Trumpet. Fucking love Cat Trumpet. That's like one of my favorite things in Grand Blue. Just like fucking 9 fucking cats all playing trumpets in this summon. It's like, why? All the other summons are like not weird, but this one is fucking cats playing trumpets, bro. Like, bum, 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 bum. Why? Cat trumpet. Why are there cat trumpets, bro? What the fuck is going on? Anime is weird sometimes, and I love it. I think it's better. I think it's made better by the fact that none of the other summons are even remotely strange, actually. Relative. Like, the devil is like a fucking weirdo devil guy. Hangman is some like dude that's like inverted and shit. Death is like a mistress of death character or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, all of them are like, yeah, sure, whatever. Justice has a scale. Apple says, okay, for Panda's love life, we had one car throw itself all the way to the ground. Card throw it all the way to the ground. The Knight of Coins. It's trying to be a wingman, first saying you are reliable and have patience, but then turns back to you to tell you to not be so narrow-minded. What do you mean? Narrow-minded? What the fuck is narrow-minded about my love life? Savages, that's so real. Fuck off, dude. No fucking way. Apple says that's the card you laughed at love life. There's no fucking way. Gur says actual and factual. You guys fuck off. There's nothing narrow-minded about my love life. Not a damn thing narrow-minded about my love life. What do you fucking mean? I'm a man dying of thirst in a desert, and you guys are like, he's too fucking picky. Like, no, I'm fucking not. What do you fucking mean? Where is this coming from? Koya says, hey, it's a really good game. I translated a lot of it and offered to do the official German translation for the developers. Oh, so it's that game? I remember you telling this story before. Hold on. I can't read the rest because we were locking the fuck in as a gamer. For the developers, because a bunch of German people were eager to play but can't understand English. Okay. Koya says, I was ghosted though. In my defense, I was young and dumb, but it has been proofread and by multiple native English speakers and English teachers, so it was really good. I thought EN Flush might have actually been something. It's like EN Flush. Like, EN Flush is like very similar to like EN Fluent. So like EN Flush seems like it could actually be a thing. Like N Flush is just like not non-native English speakers that like are like, you know, natural sounding speakers or whatever. Like N Flush sounds like it could be a legit thing, to be honest. Like, I almost didn't call you out on that. I was like, yo, N Flush, like that sounds real. Savage says, did you pull the denial card too? Fuck off, dude. What do you, who? Now I feel like I'm like analyzing everyone around me. Like, who am I being too narrow-minded about? Which one of you motherfuckers is it? And don't tell me it's Savage. Fuck off. If it's Savage, I am narrow-minded. Apple says the card tried to wingman you too. Like, look at look at this good trait. I swear to God, if you start describing Savage, I'm leaving this fucking room. I'm leaving the room. I'm gone. Here says he admits it. Fuck off. Savage, if you don't get the fuck out of this fucking crafting guild, I swear to God, you're not allowed to be here right now. Savage says, I am not saying shit. You better not. You better fucking not. Apple says if Panda is cool with it. Chloe says, yo, Apple, can I ask a tarot question too? I mean, yeah, I don't mind. But like, shouldn't this be a marketing? Hold on. Quid pro quo. You can ask Apple a question about tarot if you give Apple a fucking follow. This is Apple's fucking content. You can't just ask Apple to do shit that they do on their stream on my stream. No. Go to their fucking stream. Apple's a talented artist, plays a wide variety of games, mostly very fun, vibes-based stuff, eco, that kind of shit, right? So look forward to their streams. Apple also played a ton of Pokemon for a while and stuff. You never know what Apple's gonna be tackling next. Mostly it's vibes, mostly it's art. Lots of those things. Apple says the deck is already out. Yeah, no, but like, could you like please? like if this is the content you want, that's where you need to go for it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, now you can go ahead. Apple says, yeah, I'm redoing the Pokemon series so I can save it this time. So you can save it this time. You couldn't save in Pokemon before? What do you mean by that? Oh, Apple forgot to save the VODs. I see. Well, good luck. Not that you need luck. It's a Pokemon game. You'll be fine. Apple says, I need luck. I am bad at games. Okay. Don't be narrow-minded. Don't be narrow-minded. Julia says, how's my creative endeavors going to look in the near future? That would be the question. Not going to come around to life's hardest questions. We asked about my love life. Don't be narrow-minded. Don't be narrow-minded. He says, well, yeah, Savage just decided that kind of for you. It's true. He did. He had to ask the spiciest question, you know? On the real, though, I probably am, like... I don't know. I was gonna say, like, a proportion amount, like, more gay than Savage is. But, like... any number multiplied by 0 is still kind of 0, so like I don't really know. Like there isn't really like a good way of. Savage at his peak sexuality is like maybe 2 or 3 times more sexually charged towards ladies than I am towards men, if that makes sense. Like I'm a little bi, not very. I have trouble taking guys seriously. Like the idea of guys seriously in a relationship is the thing. But other than that, like, I'm not like unattracted to guys. Savage is fringe. Drew says the cards can't hurt us if we don't ask serious questions. Oh no, they certainly can. Because you'll just ask a question that, you know, is like not that serious, and it's gonna answer a question that you weren't even asking, but you were thinking about. You know what I mean? The cards fucking know. It's gonna go for your fucking soul. You're gonna know that it's talking about not the question that you asked. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, hey, what should I eat for dinner today? And it's like, you should stop avoiding the problems that are really confronting your life, and instead you should engage with the people around you so that you could have fulfilling relationships. And you're like, okay, all right. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Saku.
Hello.
I saw Gur say, speaking of guys, hi, Saku, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had to look over. Like, what do you fucking mean by that? Akataza called you frog. Savage just did a bit of wingman thing, you know? Did a bit of a wingman thing. What did? Savage says, I like pizza? Who doesn't? What do you mean? Chloe says, pizza is good, valid? Why did you say I like pizza? Is that part of the wingman thing? I feel like Savage is playing 3D chess and I'm playing like fucking tic-tac-toe, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know what's happening. Explain, I'm stupid. Please explain it. I'm too dumb for this. Savages, we were talking about what we were into. Oh, were we? I see. All right, here we go. This is for Kolya, about Kolya's creative endeavors going to look like in the near future. Apple says, okay, you got two cards, the Magician and the King of Swords. Combined, they give you logic, talent, and integrity to get what you want done, but you tend to hesitate due to irrational cynicism. That sounds like Kolya too. Not a lot of hesitation. Kolya does act out a lot, but I definitely could see Kolya not putting their whole heart into something. But I think that's probably true for anyone. It's just that Kolya is also a creative, so it's much more likely that I would think that way about Kolya. Apple says, if the cards be wrong, I am more happy. No. Apple's so upset. No. Oh, there's 3 of 5 master clues. Savage says, I am so done. No, you're not. You got 2 more left. No, you're fucking not. Wachow. Get back in those fucking mines. Well, he says, well, it means I am irrational, meaning it is much better. Sure, I guess. I can't believe that everyone turned on me, man. Everyone said that I was narrow-minded about romance, and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? What do you guys know that I don't? Savages, I mean, dude, like, could you, like, pay attention for, like, 1 second? Savages, you'll get there. Bruh. I don't know what you mean. Whale says, I didn't turn. Feels bad, man. Thanks, Whale. I could always rely on you. You're right. Whale's a day one homie. Yeah, I said everyone. I meant everyone who spoke up about it. The silent majority didn't do anything wrong. They never did anything wrong. They're just hanging out, vibing, tackling their own grinds, whether in RuneScape or emotional. Gur says, I just picked the funnier option until I don't. I mean, that's... You can say that about anything all the time, right? Savage says, I will tell you how it is, mate. Don't worry. I will tell you how it is, mate. Don't worry. You don't matter. Worry. Apple says, you gotta let the love life get the fancy towels that you don't use. Bold of you to assume that I have fancy towels that I don't use. I actually do have a fancy towel, but I do use it. Gur says, y'all have fancy towels? I do actually have one, but it's just another towel to me. I think it has a stain on it now too, which is kind of funny. Koya says, my diamond painting is looking nice so far. Oh, good. Will says, my antisocialness is again the source of all my problems. I mean, yeah, that's probably correct. Agadas says, next thing you know, he's got a live, laugh, love sign in his house. I don't... I wouldn't care about that at all. Like, sure. I have something that's kind of similar. There's like a fucking Chinese wall scroll type shit. It's one of my only decorations. It's it says harmony on it, and it says, oh, do I know it? Life is not a race, but a journey to be savored, I believe. But something like that. So like, I'm already like 2 steps in that direction. It's one of my only decorations. I got it for free. They misspelled savored is the reason why I got it for free. Savage says, I give up and opened them. Got a fucking mimic. Wow. You gave up at 3 out of 5. You fucking coward. Koya says, is a towel that has your name on it fancy? Yes. It's a custom towel. Apple says, yes, but that's because it was given to me and then I found out it doesn't absorb liquid. That's awesome. How? What did they make it out of? Gur says, this raises too many questions. It's supposed to be a decorative towel, and they're like, we're not going to let you use it as a towel either. No, this is a decorative towel, and don't you fucking dare use it any other way. Koya says, then I have one fancy towel. It has my name on it and a baseball stitched into it at IKEA. So like at IKEA, it had a baseball stitched into it. Why a baseball of all things? Are you like a big fan of baseball? Apple says, I don't know, it felt and looked like a towel. Apple says, and it just sat on top of a puddle and nothing went into the towel. That's kind of funny. Savage says, grease-proof paper towel have an ass? Yeah, no shit. Wait, is this baseball? Sure. Oh, it said basketball. Koya, can you like give me like one break? Like, can I like please? You could have just said basketball and I would have known. You were like, oh yeah, no, I was into basketball for a long... I don't know, man, shit. Can I like, shit, man, I'm sorry. I'm doing my fucking best, man. It's not like it's on purpose. Like, do you know how much I'm gonna fucking grill you for misreading shit from now on, Koya? Savage says baseball, huh? Aganaza says, the way our house is decorated is my partner has all their fancy decorations all over and then I have my dark corner. And then I have my dark corner where there's absolutely nothing but blank walls and darkness. That sounds correct to me as well. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind if my space was decorated with their shit. As long as I have access to my shit, it wouldn't bother me at all. As long as I know where my shit is, you know what I mean? Like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, the whole house is a canvas, and I do not care at all what it is occupied in it or whatever. Unless I actually get this soundproofing installed in this room, then I do care about the soundproofing. And you cannot decorate the room that has soundproofing by putting metal posters over the soundproofing. What that does is eliminate the usage of the soundproofing, right? Toya says, grilling me for failing speech is a perk in my stream, so I don't mind. Did you just describe yourself as a masochist or a bully? That's crazy. Toya's like, oh yes, please make fun of the way that I mispronounce things. Yes, do it, please. If I fail to read something, do it. I'd love that. All right, freak. Toya says, nah, I can laugh at my own incompetence. What? What are you trying to say by that? Didn't I just do that? Are you fucking... What kind of shot is this? Yeah, it's probably didn't mean anything by it. But yeah. Like, I was literally just laughing a second ago. What are you trying to say? All the words I read right. You grill me for the two that I read wrong. Son of a bitch, man. I'm still in that narrow mind thing, actually. That's mostly what I'm thinking about. It's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? What can everyone see that I can't see? Toy says, I deny the masochist comment. Not implied. You can't laugh at yourself. I'm suspicious, but I'll allow it. Savage says, it's not that you're picky. It's that I'm narrow-minded. Ah, you see, it's not all about romantic love. Platonic love can be just as fulfilling. Yours says, I'm also narrow-minded. I wouldn't love a worm. Wow. Mods? Get him. This motherfucker wouldn't love me if I was a worm.
I mean, I wouldn't have met you if you were a worm.
You would have met me if I became a worm, though. That's what matters. Curse says, no, please.
Nah.
Apple says, damn, ouch. See? Apple's also offended by the very notion of you not loving this worm. Agadasa says, don't frogs eat worms? Hold on, maybe you're onto something. They might not, actually. I feel like they eat much faster moving bugs. Whale says, I would be a worm for love. You need higher standards, Whale. That's not
saying that you would worm your way into love.
No. Stop. Agadasa says, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Yours says, rip meatloaf? What? What do you mean by that? When is this GTFO? We start at noon, right? I wonder if Peter Kachokobi has slept today, or if he's still up. I think he usually sleeps after GTFO. Akadaza says the singer of that song is Meatloaf? Really? All right then. Strange name. I feel like Meatloaf sounds like it would be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like Limp Bizkit I wonder if it's just because of the word meat. Or maybe it's like a meaty food. Meatloaf, meatball sub. Sounds like a rapper too. Meatball sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Like that sounds like a rapper name to me. He just like really likes meatball sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Well, he says, what would be your rapper name? Meatball Sandwich. I'm taking it. I don't know. There's probably something. Yo, I like how that emote came out, actually. Wow, it looks really nice in Twitch. Savage says, flu loot in Discord is not that bad. Okay. 9.5 mil. Oh, you got... What the fuck is that thing? It looks like something that you would spray like insecticide with. Almost all of it came from this one item. It's like some kind of... rectangular thing with like an arm and like a garnishment, some kind of backpack. The Anguish Ornament Kit. Okay. Well, this is literally my standards for girlfriend is the meme, female optional. I kind of get that. I guess I do have a little, I'm a little more selective than that. I have to be able to imagine it being like a thing, which mostly is like reasonable. Like, I don't think I'm unreasonable with that standard, and that it's like it doesn't really matter to me what they're into, but they have to be into something. And I have to be able to engage with them. I have to feel like they're communicating with me. But if those two standards are met, then like most probably anyone would probably be mostly fine. I am a little particular about like a long distance thing because I don't know. I'm at the stage in life where like I'm not trying to like mess around for like too much longer, if that makes sense. I'm not like, you know, marriage now necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? Like it would definitely be like, you know, give the relationship a certain amount of time, but afterwards it's like, yeah, no, you're definitely either you're moving here or I'm moving there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be in a relationship for 10 years with someone before someone moves to the other places, to the other person's place. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Like, especially since I like own my fucking house. Like there's, I mean, not no reason, but there's no reason. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Paying rent while I'm paying mortgage? Like what's going on here? Or likewise, mortgage with mortgage. Whoever has the bigger house, I would say. But yeah, obviously it's not exactly that simple because, you know, relationships also just don't work out sometimes. But you know, you only need to work out once. That's the thing. And then you're off the wild ride. And let me tell you something. I don't want to be on Mr. Bones' wild ride. Agadosis can confirm. Mods, turn his intestines into outtestines. Apple says, I feel like that makes sense. Though again, like I have no idea how dating works at this point. Savage says on it. Thank you, Savage. Apple says, I have no idea how dating works at this point. I don't think I ever really knew, to be honest. The only girlfriend I've ever had, I guess the only partner I've ever had was a friend of a friend. one of my homies was dating someone, and that person that they were dating had a roommate. That's the only time I've ever dated someone. Which is like the most classic way to meet someone, or to like to start dating someone. It's like someone that you know knows someone type shit. Yours says, I just expect a significant other to show up one day. I wouldn't say that I expect it. I mean, in a way I expect it, because realistically in my life, the way that I just live, either nothing's gonna happen or they're gonna just show up one day. That's the only, I'm not going out and seeking them. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I don't have like hobbies at like the rec center or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, unless I meet them at the grocery store, right? There's like literally no opportunity for someone to enter my life. Gura says exactly. Yeah, like the only way it could happen is if they just suddenly apparate into my fucking circle. Which is why I'm not surprised that it wouldn't happen, right? Like, it's reasonable to expect that nothing happens. Apple says, I met Loke at a library, so maybe a bookstore. Assuming that I go to fucking bookstores. I mean, you think I'm some kind of a reader? Wait, why did I just try to cast that? Yours says Gur can't read? Yeah, see? Apple says, I mean, it would be nice to know that they are literate. Yeah, but I'm not literate is the thing. What if they're doing the same thing that I'm doing? I'm just posting up at this bookstore open. I find love. Apple says, shit, you have a point. All right.
Just AFK there.
Mm-hmm. So we got 2. Okay. Did I just teleport 2 times? Is that why I couldn't move? That's pretty funny. Looks like it's fine. There you go. They don't perfectly line up, which is pretty upsetting. I don't even know how to fix that necessarily. I think I have to fix it by moving the bottom one to the right rather than the top one to the left. Because I think I moved the top one to the right in order to... That looks right. In order to make sure that there wasn't like a weird edge. Done? Check this. Oh, no, I didn't turn it on. Turn it on. Done. Yours says, when I try to read a book, I read like 2 pages and realize that I've only been reading words, not forming a mental image. You don't need to form a mental image. People with aphantasia can enjoy books. You just need to know what is happening. You need to enjoy the experience of reading and understanding. As long as you're doing that, it's fine. What kind of false dichotomy is this? Koya just posted an image and said, is this good or bad? Oh, no. Those two things are unrelated to each other, I bet. 10 mil is good for 10 mil. Or 10 mil is good for 3 masters, excuse me. I just saw Koya say, is that good or bad? And then posted a picture, but those two things are unrelated, even though they happened 3 minutes apart. Hey, Ardo. Ardo says, I read instruction manuals. I have read instruction manuals. It depends on the instruction manual. Or it depends on what the thing is. Because a lot of stuff just doesn't really have, like, most fans. I just purchased 2 fans, right? And one of them I didn't read the instruction manual at all. The other one I just saw what the settings did, which isn't quite the same as the instructions. Here says, I enjoy reading wiring diagrams. Jesus, dude. You're gonna pull in all the ladies with that kind of an interest. Whoa, wiring diagrams, that's fucking riveting content. Wait, it's electrifying? Hold on. I actually don't know. That might be interesting to someone. I don't know what a wiring diagram really says or shows. Most wiring that I'm familiar with, which would happen in like a house or whatever, is like very, very simple. Who is this? I literally don't know who this is, but I'm following them. Oh, I've seen them recently. Okay. Oh, that's who that is. Okay, sure. I literally followed them like a couple days ago. I don't know why. I must have had a good interaction with them. I was like, I'll give it a follow. Hell yeah. Gura says, I have to make them a lot for work, so I enjoy looking at others and judging them. So it's like looking at other people's code. There was a meme that I've seen recently, and it was like when, I don't know, like, I don't remember the first part of it, but it was like 2 people comparing work that they were doing on something, and one of them was like, oh, I think that's wrong, and the other one's like, fuck you, it's great, it's perfect, I don't know what you're talking about. And then it was like 2 coders working on something, and one guy's like, wow, this code is like pretty shit, and the other guy's like, yeah, no, it's the worst thing I've ever made, but it works. It's like coders are a little different, like they have pride, but like in the wrong way. Like, oh yeah, no, I have no fucking idea how it works, but it does, so it's fine, I guess. Here says that's also relatable. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know how the fuck this thing is working. Coding is a mixture of magic, and I hope no one realizes that I have no fucking idea. That I'm just three dumbasses in a giant trench coat pretending to be a person who knows what they're doing. Yours says, my code is like A+, then shit happens, and we have to do... I'm sorry. Then shit happens, and we have to be done next week. Suddenly F. Yeah. Sometimes it be like that. And it's like, oh yeah, no, everything's great. And then I guess like one thing breaks, or you realize it's been broken in like one way this whole time, and you're like, well, is there music? I literally cannot tell. Okay, we're gonna change to a different song. That's definitely a fucking song. Holy shit. Pierce says, I just discovered that at my new company. There was something that was broken this entire time, and everybody just... It wasn't a big enough problem for anyone to do anything about it, or no one knew. If you think about it, if a pipe leaks, but it leaks at the rate that it evaporates, kind of doesn't leak. Right? Like the fact that it's leaking, kind of incorporeal because it's always evaporating before it becomes a problem. Chris says they had a situation where you could make this massive motor go from forward to reverse immediately. That sounds like a Titanic problem. That sounds like something could explode. Like people could fucking die. Can you imagine just driving down the road at like highway speed, 60 miles per hour, and then you can put your shit in reverse? Like, I don't even know what the fuck would happen. Like, oh my God, that doesn't seem right. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm imagining it, but it doesn't seem very good. Oh, that was an excellent yawn for my cat POV. Did I tell you guys, when I'm looking at the camera, hello, I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at you. I see a black cat. That's what I see. You see me, I see a black cat. I could import my model so that I'm looking at myself, but instead I look at a black cat. Partly because it's a work to look at myself. Agatha's cat is eternal, indeed. You can choose between a black cat and a white cat. I chose a black cat. Yours says, yeah, luckily no one has wanted to do it. Yeah, no shit. Agatha says, I've got a gray cat. Gray cats are pretty good. I think gray cats like always have yellow or orange eyes, right? I don't think I've ever seen a gray or yellow cat or gray cat with without yellow or orange eyes. Agatha says, my partner's cat is the stereotypical brown cat, like the average tabby. I see. I think my necklace broke. Apple says, I've seen a gray cat with green eyes, and I've seen a gray cat with blue eyes. All right, then. Bill says, I have a Bengal tiger? Holy shit. Goddamn, Will. Will says no, a Bengal cat. I guess to a whale, a tiger would be like cat size, house cat size, right? No, too much. It was too quiet, and I turned it up. Then it was too loud. There was a critical point in there. I realized probably like 2 play sessions ago that if we play EDF all the way through the main story, it's gonna take us like fucking 40 weeks. It's gonna take us so fucking long. Kind of crazy because we're like fucking 4% of the way through the game after 4 play sessions, right? So 25 times. So it's actually well more than that, right? That would be 100
You're like
per.
at mission 40.
I'm sorry?
You're like at mission 40.
Oh yeah, you're right. So mission 40 out of, I think it's like out of 150 though. Do you know how many?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're a quarter of the way. Okay, so that's actually way better. I was thinking the percentage, like going by the percentage, but the percentage.
No, the percentage counts all difficulties
Oh, okay.
and all characters.
Sure. Okay, so only 12 more weeks, maybe. That's definitely way more reasonable. Koya says, hooray, I got pain meds. You're gonna go on a tree. No, it's not that kind of pain med, probably.
You would beat the game at roughly 15%.
I see. All right.
Because if you beat the game on all characters, you'd be at 60.
Mhm.
Like, assuming on hard.
Voice is just normal meds, no opioid. I don't know nearly as much about pain medication as you seem to think that I do. I know what an opioid, I guess, is. I know sort of what an opiate is. I sort of know what a barbiturate is. Those are words that describe drugs that make you feel good. But that's about all I know about them. Mel says, first Custodia task? Oh, the new shit, right? The bunny guys? Mel says, hoping for lots of cannonballs? I'm assuming it must be that they're called Custodia. I don't know what. Hoping for a lot of cannonballs? Do they drop cannonball? What the fuck is a Custodia? Oh, I need a necklace. Here's his Custodia, the forbidden one? No, that's Exodia. Mel says, yeah, no, okay. Wait, that's Hunter. That's not what I wanted. Elder Custodian Stalkers. Crazy. Yeah, so the new shit. The like fucking jackalopes or whatever. The rabbit dudes with antlers or what have you. What else is both new Slayer mobs look like the Eldritch Bunny, and yes, very common cannonball drops. That's awesome. I know that some people were bursting, at least some of those guys do, but they're like whack. Like if you're bursting them, the problem is that they do like physical damage until they're like low health, and then they'll do magic damage or something like that. So if you're bursting them, you could randomly get hit by like magic damage if you're playing melee the whole time, or vice versa. So I think that people were saying that you should blood burst them. What else is the bleed? Yeah. So I don't really know. I've certainly never done that task. I don't know shit about it myself. I finished Slayer before that shit was added. But if it's a burst task, maybe it's good as far as rate goes. What else is it's not too bad? Okay. But yeah. Potentially a fear of God situation, honestly. Ardo says, I am a former nursing student. Knowledge is required for them in case of overdose and their antidotes. So Kolya knows more about it because Kolya's taking the medication. That sort of makes sense. Unless you're saying, Ardo, that you know more because you were a nursing student. In which case, well, yeah, I would have just assumed as much because you're simply a nursing student. Kind of your business to know that. What else is similar to Next? Sometimes few blood bursts. I see. Not that bad then. I'm sure that there are still enemies in this game that I've never killed. Like, have I killed bear or wolf? Probably not, right? No, I forgot about my necklace. Bill says, did you kill the Holy Grail bunny? Yes, I did kill the Monty Python reference. Savage was excited to show that one to me. It's kind of a boss in a way. He's just like a demi-boss, I guess. Yeah, I think the number of soul runes that I have is correct. I think that the number of ether catalyst was whack. Because now we're into the ether catalyst that Savage literally bought for me. But like, we're definitely, we would be out right now, you know? Like, yeah, there's whatever math I did for these ether catalysts was off by a good 25,000. We'll probably just get more whenever we when our inventory fills with ether runes. That'll be fine. Get more then. Won't have to worry for the GE offer or anything like that. Like for it to refresh, it'll be fine. Won't even need 25. Just get 14 or whatever. Probably won't happen like now. Maybe it will, because we got through 15,000 already. We're about 2 hours, and we got like another not quite 2 hours. Maybe we will get to the point where we buy them, but either way, not a big deal. Bill says, oh, no mechanics or superior. Oh, there's no mechanics on the superior? There's definitely superior monsters like that, but that is kind of disappointing. Sometimes the superior has mechanics and you just ignore them too. Taki, do you know what the superior Hydra does?
No.
Neither do I. I like the superior gargoyle though. He looks kind of badass. He like bridges the gap between the regular gargoyles and like the grotesque guardians. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Oh, what? I didn't get the last 5? Guess I'll go back for it. So it says the superior abyssal demon mechanic is silly. He teleports like 4 times instead of just the once. I presume. Is that what his mechanic is?
Yeah, you just protect melee and you don't care.
Yeah, like I don't know what his mechanic is, except that he teleports more than most enemies do. More than most of the abyssal demons do. And Whale says, yeah, that is exactly what it is. He just teleports around a bunch. Like, okay. Alright, cool. Pop off, King, I guess. I've killed my fair share of abyssal demon superiors. Yours says, in 15 minutes, I stopped procrastinating. Ah, I see. You're gonna lock the fuck in on the hour? All right, man. Good luck. You know what's funny? I don't know if I'm procrastinating. Like, if I'm procrastinating on anything, it's for the stream. But I think I've done my homework. I think we're ready for a new stream ambition. You know, I think we're ready for a new thing to work on for the stream. I don't know what it would be. Maybe I'll check my list, because I got a list of shit that I should have. Here says I got shit to do. I didn't make my banana bread yesterday. Oh my God, dude. That's a fucking tragedy. You got to get on that shit. That banana isn't going to bread itself. That might have, I might have unintentionally, you know what the fuck I meant. Whatever. I'm looking forward to the next time I go grocery shopping. I think we're gonna get another cake. I think we're gonna make another cake. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Suck that dick, it's yours, bitch. Something like that. Yours says, how else am I supposed to have banana bread at work, dude? Good question. Screen says, is today the day? It could be. Well, it's not going to be the day where we're going to get 99 runecrafting. Definitely not. But it might be the day that we set up the 99 runecrafting. It might be the last day of grinding. Which is like, basically, yeah, today's the day, you know? Screen says, grab this ticket, it's yours, bitch. Yeah, see? That's it. That's it. Screen says, great panda, now it's in my head. I mean, it was a piece of cake, bro. Pretty good. I don't know. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I like it. Taco Tuesday. Enchiladas. Quesadillas. Chips and salsa. We love fajitas. I fucking love Taco Tuesday. Fucking love Taco Tuesday. The song and the concept. There's no wrong answers. And if you too love Taco Tuesday, you got to check out Screenride. I don't know if we're ever going to make Screenride do a cooking stream, but if we do, it's got to be Taco Tuesday. But for now, he is not a cooking streamer at all, unfortunately. Instead, when he does stream, which isn't all the time, but when he does stream, he'll play like Super Smash Brothers Melee. I play that new Katamari shit when that drops. But he's also played like Space Marines 2. What else? He played Neo, beat that game, I'm pretty sure. There's probably more. He's a Runescape player, but he's never played it on stream. He doesn't want to be judged, you know? But yeah. You never know what you're going to get with Screenride. Except for content. Because he's got content. Oh yeah, he was playing WoW very recently too. He's got a rogue in the Alliance. Never took him to be one of the bad guys, but you know, it's fine. We'll make an exception for Screenride. What's Happy as well says, I need to start picking up the outfit for the Max party. Ooh, that's a good point. I mean, you know what I'm going to be wearing? Nothing but the cape, brother. Cock out, cape on. My birthday. So I'm wearing my birthday suit, you know what I'm saying? Screenride's like, hell yes, brother. Won't stop till I get them in their birthday suit. Hold on, there's one other song. I wear a black suit when I'm going to church, a white suit when I'm getting divorced, a black suit at the funeral home, and my birthday suit when I'm home alone talking on the phone. I got an interview with a Rolling Stone. They're saying now they're rich and now they're famous. Fake ass girls all know their name and lifestyles of the rich and famous. Yeah, okay, I remember that song. Shout out to Good Charlotte. Akanaza says Good Charlotte reference in 2025. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I still know it. I still got it. I fucked up at the start, but the further we went, the more I knew it. It says cock out or else. For you. Akarazis says, that's how I know you're my age. It might be a little bit of a self-report. It might be a little bit. Good Charlotte did a cover of I Want Candy in the song Not Another Teen Movie. I believe. Pierce says, oh, it is. Nobody knows about Good Charlotte except for us. We're the only ones. Older people and younger people have no idea who Good Charlotte are. Look at him do a step. What an idiot. What are you doing? You can't step there. All right. We're not doing like amazing or whatever. We're certainly not locked in, but we're doing okay. We're doing fine enough. That's what it kind of boils down to. Actually, I don't know if this is fine enough. I did the math with 80K an hour. I don't know if 2K less an hour makes us still hit. I mean, on the course of 11 hours, that would be 22K, which is enough to miss our target because Tears of Gothics only gives us 14K. But like, whatever, right? Like, it'll be fine. I think we'll get it. I think we'll be okay. The math says that it might be a concern, but we'll get there either way. It won't escape from us because we've also got like a 4-hour fucking window come Tuesday before Tears of Gothics is even ready for us. That is kind of funny though. If we're doing it at Tears of Gothics, you have to have access to Tears of Gothics to be there. That's kind of funny. It's an easy place to get to if you've done the quest, but if you haven't done the quest, it's like, well, actually, can you teleport to Tears of Gothics even if you haven't done the quest for Tears of Gothics? Saki, do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, it would be hard for you to know that unless you just like happen to look into that at some point in the past, because you've done that shit. You did that shit fucking years ago, probably. Do you have any use of that new saber, Saku? Or is it worthless to you?
Worthless.
Yeah, I thought so. With Burning Claws plus Fang plus some slashing weapon, Noxious Halberd probably. I don't see it having a use for you. It's kind of a good weapon though, but it's definitely not like, you know, it's a good weapon until you get better shit, which is true for everything probably. No, some things are actually truly terrible. Shout out to Rune Claws. Well, I guess it's the Rune Claw spec. Maybe as a weapon it's fine. Probably not though. Oh, music. Oh no, we're listening to music. We were listening to music. Give it a second. For Whales, and Whales saying for me it's better stab than the dragon sword. Damn. Savage says the 50 plus 51 strength is nice for a clue step. What? What are you saying to me? Savage says one of the clue steps you need 100 plus strength.
So you'll use a two-handed sword?
it's just like a cheap thing that you can get that'll give you plus 51 strength, I guess is the idea.
Because 51 strength is low.
It doesn't sound very high. Savage just saves a lot of money on gear if you don't have melee gear. I guess.
I think 51 is a bit too far though.
Too far? What do you mean? Like it shouldn't be that
It's too
strong?
far off the mark to be useful.
I sort of get that too, because like what are you gonna do to get the rest of it? Like a Dragonfire shield will get you some, but like I think it's only like plus like 15 or some shit, right? Like Bandos doesn't give you that much melee strength, does it? I guess I could check. I have Bandos.
Bandos is not cheap.
It isn't either. It's also. But anything more than Bandos is unreasonable, I think. I don't know. Savage is now looking in the God Swords. It's not worth. You can literally just use a God Sword instead. 111 is the God Swords. Yeah, no, fuck off. Yeah, no, that saber is worthless. So that the motherfucker in the trash for that glue stab. Who gives a shit?
You know what's also 100 strength? Zombie axe.
Really? Okay. So yeah, no, it's over for that thing. Yeah, no, that's a big.
107 strength.
Yeah, 4 melee strength, 2 melee strength from Bandos. Like, I don't even know how, if you use that thing, I don't know how you would get to 100 strength. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I fully don't know.
What's the sword called again?
I don't fucking know. Swish, swish, stab? Like, I have no fucking clue. It's maybe a saber? Something saber? I could check. It's definitely in my bank, but I'm at the ether place now. You have to give me another second. The Arcan Blade. Arcan Blade. Savages, have seen it in PvP though? Oh, crazy. Maybe it's like really cheap to replace. Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, assuming cheap gear. Assuming the important stuff, you have the Dragon Defender and Barrow's Gloves putting you at 82 with the Arcan Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Another cheap thing you can get is Amulet of Strength for 92.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Helm of Need is not for 95.
Yeah, I was thinking needs not to. You're close enough that you can definitely make it happen. But you might be...
Yeah, it's possible, but
Yeah.
it's a hassle.
Yeah. And you have to like... You probably want to protect item at some point. You probably don't want to lose the thing that gets you the last bit of strength that you need. If you're in the wilderness or what have you.
No, that's not a wilderness task.
Oh, it isn't? Okay, that is fine. Then who cares? You'll be fine then. But yeah, you'll be able to make it happen one way or another.
You can make it happen with the Arcan Blade.
Hmm.
But also get your goddamn zombie axe.
True. Savage says, it's in a set for me just because I used all the untradeable stuff for 100 plus. That sort of makes sense because if it's untradeable, you'll never get rid of it, so it'll always be in your bank. It's kind of the idea. So it's mostly just like a Savage best in slot, really, because most people don't give a shit about liquidating their bank 100% of the time. Does it give more strength than the Emberlight does?
Yeah, Emberlight has very shit strength.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Savage says, yeah, but Zombie Axe is the play, not gonna lie. Yeah, but you're not gonna keep that Zombie Axe, ever. You're gonna buy and sell that same Zombie Axe fucking 400 times. You're never gonna keep that shit. No way. You're gonna spend 3 mil in GE taxes on that zombie axe. But generally, yeah, I agree with you. And also, Saku saying that the zombie axe is definitely the thing that you would just clearly do. Savage's best in slot defender boots and gloves and fighter torso might be a bit much. What the fuck are defender boots and gloves? Oh, best in slot defender boots and gloves. So no. So dragon defender is what you're talking about, or Avernic defender probably. Boots, gloves, fighter torso, gloves, ferocious gauntlets, boots. So your Avernic treads. So yeah, no, it makes sense. So best in slot. Yeah, it's oh, so you're saying like literally those are the best in slot for melee, defender, boots, gloves, and then plus fighter torso and the saber, the Arcan blade gives you plus 100 strength. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy that that's the gear set that you use for plus 100 strength, but it does make sense in your particular circumstance because you're never going to get rid of any of that stuff. Sure. Yeah, Savage says, but I always have them. So yeah. It makes a ton of sense. But you're gearing, like the gear set is like, first of all, unhinged, and secondly, like way more than it needed to be. You could have just, withdrawn your zombie axe and been done. But yeah, it is very, very funny though. Like, can you imagine seeing someone running around? Like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Like, he clearly has money. He's got fucking Avernic treads and an Avernic defender, right? But he's wearing a fighter torso. Get your fucking bandos, brother. Jesus. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like... Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like it. I fuck with it. Whale says they want that six-pack. True. Should be rocking the fucking... What is that? Eclipse set? Then? Show off that midriff. Yeah, this says 9.5 hours, which is a little more than we intended to do, right? Oh, wait, but we have an hour left. So 8.5 hours. That sounds right. 10-ish. Close. Oh, God. What is this guy? Oh, yeah, there he is. Oath plate helmet. Wait, why do you have an oath plate helmet? I think I cool. You look like a fucking clown. Oh, you took off the oath plate helmet? Okay, fair enough. No, cool is not what I would describe. You look lost. You look like many people that I've made fun of as I've walked past. Like, what the fuck are they doing? You look like one of the many enigmas that I've encountered in RuneScape. I'm like, yo, that guy needs Jesus. Roo-hoo-hoo. Savage says it's a perfect 100 though. Imagine if it was 101 plus. Pretty funny. Need that infernal cape. What else is... Wear the white oath plate if you want to be cool. There's a white oath plate. Is it a drop from Yama or something? Savages, how do I even get that? It's probably from Yama, right? It's gotta be. Same with
5 different specific Yama contracts.
But so it's way easier than the white Rancor then, right? Which requires you to green log it and do extra stuff on top of that. You just got to do each of the contracts one time.
You just gotta beat the contracts you need to.
Yeah,
Which is a task in itself.
it's true. Do you only need to beat them once, or is it a drop from the contract?
Yeah, you get a piece of a sigil from each contract.
I see. Couch says, oh nah, I'll pay the 500k on death. Are you dying with Oathplate? No, Vardorvis? Okay, never mind. It's like, you better not be dying to fucking Duke Succulus. I mean, it happens, right? Anything can happen, but like, you better not fucking be. Damage says Duke does not kill me, but getting the mushrooms does. That's fucking awesome. No, my stack of loot that I was going to pick up later. No. My instance loot. No. Not like this. No. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. You'll never forget about that pizza party. Savages, or yeah, I bring an explorer's ring to Duke. Oh yeah, I bring an explorer's ring to Duke now so that you can alch stuff. So you don't have to worry about the pizza party. I don't even know if it's like super duper worth it. I guess you're just gonna use the charges and then drop the ring, so it's not a big deal, but like you get a perfect kill fucking on like 3 or 4 good drops, right? And you're out of ring charges. Because he gives you a lot of dragon plate legs. Savage, just fuck those 8 dragon plate legs. Yeah, no, that's gonna burn through your shit, dog. Which is like fine, obviously. It's not like you're gonna use the charges on anything else, but like you're gonna definitely go through that shit fast. They're not noted, right? And that's why? Because they're individual dragon plate legs. Savage says I have 400 kills and 20 legs. It's not that bad. Well, yeah, no, I didn't think it was just the legs that are worth high alching. Maybe it is just the legs that are worth high alching, but I figured that there would be like maybe 2 or 3 other drops. Which is now that's it. Oh, okay. Damn. So you burned an entire inventory slot for the off chance that you get the dragon flay legs. That sort of makes sense, I guess. Because you can always just drop it. As long as you don't need it for recovery, right? You're fine. And plus, if you did need it for recovery, you were probably there for like fucking 20 kills or some shit anyway. So it's like, whatever, you're fine. Go ahead and reset. What else is damn Jad task? Time to go trap moon antelopes for an hour. Just for the pet chance. Savages walk in, walk out whale. That's definitely an option. If you're trying to do it Slayer fast, I would actually say to kill the Tizhar dudes, but you have to burst them. I think I settled on the inner ring as where I would do it. The inner ring just outside of Inferno, excuse me. But I also was using a Din's Bulwark, which you probably don't have, being that you're an iron and all. So maybe walk in, walk out, to be honest. But if you want the pet, yeah, go for it. Chloe says, all right, I'm back. I talked a little. Okay. That's just what you were doing, I guess. I thought that was going to be like apropos of what you were saying next, but I don't think it is. Chloe says, by the way, the ripe and refreshing guy is back. Oh, good for you. Chloe says, we are now in the same station again. And no, he isn't weird like that. All right. Whale says, I need the bolts for my hunter crossbow, and I want to do the task. Okay. Whale's like, I just want to. I was that way for a long time too. I wasn't even, by the time that I finished doing Jad, like the last time that I did Jad, I probably would have liked to have gotten the pet, to be honest. And even now, I suppose I would have liked to have gotten the pet. But when I started doing repeat Jads, I did not care for the pet at all. I thought he was very ugly. But nowadays, like, I've softened my view on him a good amount. I think he's okay. I like the other Jad pet more still, the Infernal Jad. But not in like a big way. Not like, oh my god, that guy's fucking hideous, like I was. The polygons have grown on me. All right, let's go get these ether catalysts. So what? 15,000? Yeah. I guess 16,000, just round it up so I don't end up short. Bruh. I know it's not going to be that much more. Don't you fucking scam me, game. Could I put it in for 110? Yes. Would it cost me any money? Realistically, no. But at this point, I feel like I must know what they are actually selling for right now. Somebody's buying the entire stock. It's gotta be. Yo, what are they selling for? Still not the entire offer. Still not. Good lord. What are these actually selling for right now? Still no. The economy just consumed these fucking things. Holy. 124? That's where the market's really at. 124. God damn. That's 25% of the value. Savage says just takes one guy to make a video. Yeah, it seems. Well, I mean, you say that, but like if people were really, you know what I mean? If they were really keeping their finger to the pulse or whatever, they would have seen me doing this shit a fucking week ago or 2 weeks ago at least. Like, go check that fucking zero video VOD to see where the money actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really are a real one, you would know. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, Modern Age Sage, what's up, dude? Oh, there is music. It's just very quiet. Will says there's still kill combat tasks left. Also, the pet would be nice. Sure. Underneath, Sage says, hi, Panda, Saku, Spot, and chat. Wow. I kind of do like that the wave goes to the right and the point goes to the left. It's pretty good. I never noticed that before, Savage. Well done. Boy, this is the polygons have grown on me. Sounds like they have become a parasite, latching on and growing onto you, as if OSRS has consumed you that much. What? No. Don't be ridiculous. Savage says, yeah, it just takes one guy to make a video. Yeah, you're right, man. You're so right. I could only imagine being the guy that cracks a new money-making method or whatever, and everyone follows me into the new method. Sorry, I just realized that there's an audience option here where I can choose what my audience is, but I don't know what that really means. Like maybe I can set it to like 18 plus or something, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if Lokran has the sexual themes checkbox marked. I imagine he must. But he's still worried about like the SEO and visibility or whatever. I'm sure that having that marked reduces his viewership almost necessarily. But like, you can't not have it marked, right? Like that, his stream is way too out of pocket. Weird. Question for him later, maybe. Probably won't even bother. Not that important. RNA Sage does not much. I'm just chilling on Pokemon Sun, taking things slow so I don't miss any Pokemon that I need in the Alola region. RNA Sage just might be getting burnt out, so I might take a break for a bit. Okay. Yeah, I've never really messed with. Certainly not completing the Pokédex across multiple games. But even just completing the Pokédex in general is like, nah, I'm good. I've like sort of made a half-hearted attempt before. But it was like catch every Pokemon that I encounter that I don't already have. But like as far as like evolving or breeding or anything like that, like no, I never did anything like that for Pokédex. Certainly didn't go out of my way for, I want to say rare Pokemon, but I've done like the legendary catching Most people, I think, do that, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never caught a fee bass before. Modern Age Sage is definitely a tedious and relentless task. Yeah, I don't think I do tedious tasks. You know what I mean? Or like relentless ones, you know what I mean? Like ones that seem like they would be never ending. Yeah, I don't think I would do something like that. Seems like pretty out of character for me, I think, generally. So says, I just randomly realized that I have quite the wild options for 2 truths and a lie. You're just thinking about icebreakers? Just the anxiety going, Koya? Is that what's going on? Just like doing your best to like prepare for a future circumstance that might come up. Honor 8 Sage says, I have to have my mindset on it, which I did. I don't regret it though. Yeah, sure. Ain't nothing but something to do. Bill says, I caught a fee bass on Emerald without knowing how it even worked. That's crazy. Boy says, I more thought about fun evenings in Discord calls with a bunch of friends, but yeah, sure. You just play 2 truths and a lie with your friends? That's fucking crazy to me. I had no idea that people did that. I thought that was strictly an icebreaker type thing. Like, I've seen people do that in like movies. That, not that specifically, but like, you know, that kind of thing in movies. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting to me. That's like playing Truth or Dare. Which I know that people have done, but it's like way more of a thing in like fiction and media than it is in like reality. Toya says, I never knew people to do that for icebreakers. Seriously? Okay. Maybe it's a Western thing or something. I don't know. Or an American thing, excuse me. Because we're both Western, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, no, that, what do you do for icebreakers? Because that's like, I don't even mean like specifically 2 truths and a lie, but that kind of thing is like 100% what icebreakers are made out of. I don't know that I've specifically seen 2 truths and a lie as an icebreaker. Probably like once or twice. But there's like way more icebreakers than that. And that's like, I mean, yeah, you're going to miss a few. I mean, I'm not in situations where there are icebreakers, right? Like, if I had to think about it, I've probably seen in my life 10, maybe 12 icebreaker situations. And of them, there were probably as many different options in the icebreaker situations. Well, it says we always played Truth or Dare on at least class trips or on people's birthdays. Okay, so that's not with respect to the icebreaker situation at all. Well, he says, I never had a situation where I needed an icebreaker. Well, what the fuck? No shit, then you haven't. Cody's like, well, that's never happened to me. It's like, yeah, because you've never been in an icebreaker situation. That doesn't fucking mean anything. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I've never used a circular saw to do carpentry before. It's like, oh wow, that's crazy. How have you never used a circular saw to use carpentry or to do carpentry? It's like, oh well, I've never done carpentry. It's like, well yeah, then no shit you haven't. Like, if you had told me that, I wouldn't have been surprised. Oh, Supa said hi to you, Saku. But yeah, there aren't very many circumstances in life, I think, generally, where you're going to be like expected to do some kind of icebreaker kind of game thing. But there are definitely some. Speed dating is a thing. A lot of orientation type things. So if you're like enrolling in some kind of program that's going to have like 30-ish peers consistently, like some kind of like apprenticeship thing, you know what I mean? That happens. Seminars, especially like ones where you're trying to like network, that happens a lot. But not something that everyone experiences for sure. Well, it says, joke's on you. I've done carpentry, but never used a circular saw. Like I said, that's... I feel like you don't listen to what I'm saying. I feel... Or maybe you listen, but you don't respond to it in a way that like addresses the heart of what I'm saying, and instead you just like pick onto like particular things. You like, you latch onto like one, like that's not the point at all. Like I don't care. Toya says, I am being a dumbass on purpose. I mean, good for you, I guess. I don't know how to respond to that either. But yeah, it's definitely something that's like a very consistent thing. And it makes me feel like I'm not communicating very well with you. And it's like, I don't know what to say about it. It's like, I guess it definitely does make me feel like I'm putting too much effort into it, which is probably true, to be fair. I definitely do try very hard to be understood and to understand, but it's like, now I feel like I'm a jackass. Like, stop paying attention. You're wasting your time. Just do RuneScape instead. Somehow runecrafting is more important. But yeah. But we'll actually be switching off of RuneScape pretty soon. Well, not terribly soon. It'll be a half hour. Get some GTFO. That'll be awesome. Maybe finish Rundown 2? Probably not. Probably not. Because that third Rundown in Rundown 2 handed us our asses on a silver platter. We made a huge amount of progress the second time we tried it, I think. Or maybe it was the third. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that easy. We did skip like 4 fucking separate rundowns. It was like B1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 or some shit. Maybe we'll do the side ones. I think I'm just going to ask the room when the time comes. We'll see. I've kind of settled into the weapons that I want to use, though, to be honest. I feel like I'm locked in. Like, I can use other stuff, obviously, but I don't know. It seems very nice to see, I guess. The rifle that I'm using, the primary, is like not an amazing match for me. But when I get headshots and they die, that feels very satisfying. But I feel like I'm not picking my targets very well. You know what I mean? I feel like my aim training days are too far behind me. But the precision rifle, the thermal vision thing, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. It's very nice to be able to look and see. And I think it pairs well with the bio tracker as well, particularly on 2 different people. Because you can have someone who's looking at the bio tracker and someone who's looking through the thermal scope at the same time. But yeah, the fact that there's invisible guys, indivisible dudes with Liberty, those motherfuckers make me feel like I should bring that shit everywhere. Like, I'm always going to have the thermal vision now. Where it's like, you never know where you're going to just encounter some invisible dudes, I guess. Which is very fucking cool. Very, very fucking cool. Oh, spoiler for GTFO, I guess. I don't know if we've spoken about GTFO outside of the context of GTFO before now. My bad. This random RuneScape VOD includes spoilers for GTFO. I think that the people who play that game genuinely do care about that shit a lot. Which is fair. I kind of get it too. Like, I think if I didn't know that that was going to happen, or the fact that I didn't know that was going to happen did enhance my experience. And like, there's probably a bunch of shit like that in the game that's like pretty cool to see emergently. So I probably will make an effort actually to avoid that shit going forward. I heard that there are like real boss fights in the game too. That might be sick. Looking forward to that. I don't know what kind of boss it's really going to be though. And we've already seen like new enemies too. It's fine. All right, later, Goya. Trying to think. In that moment, I was like, we should do a farm run. I don't know why, but something really inspired me in that moment. It was like, you know, we could be playing RuneScape by doing runecrafting, or we could do a farm run. I don't think we will, though. Oh, I see. Should have clicked one more time, I think. Probably would have helped. So 267 there and 712 there. We should end up just below 319 million. Which seems 1 million short. You know what I mean? Should be 320 million that we end on, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Can only really lose it in magic or hit points. And I don't know how we would lose it in hit points. I also don't know how we didn't get 99 hit points for the longest. Like, it took us an eternity to get 99 hit points, which is crazy because you should get that just by virtue of doing combat. At some point, it's just gonna happen. I mean, and that is what happened to us. We got it through Slayer, but like, we really are kind of a skiller more than we are anything else. Skiller first, maxer second type shit. Because the PVM grind that we've gone through is like pretty, not like pathetic, but definitely not impressive. So yeah, Wintertide and Temporos together are more than all the other bosses we've done. I mean, Wintertide, or I'm sorry, Temporos basically cancels out Orcath. Like those two are basically the same. We did 76 Volcano. God damn. I feel like that happened in like one day. 101 Kraken. That's probably literally one task. God damn, 500,000 people give more Kraken to me. Kraken is 100% one of those things that I was like, all right, I've done this. I don't need to do this anymore. Not only have I done this and I feel familiar with the content, but I might have mastered this. You know what I mean? There's not very much to mastery as it happens. Not with Kraken. Should we keep looking? Is there more? I guess we didn't do Amoxicillin like repeatedly. But we went back and did like one KC, I think. I think you need a few KC for a lot of these bosses to show up. Whale says Kraken is super AFK, so it's popular. I guess. I just don't see the appeal myself. You know what I mean? I play Runescape wrong though, on the real. It's supposed to be a second monitor experience. It's not supposed to be a main monitor experience, and that's why everything I do is so strange. Koya says, did I even do one boss so far? I don't know, did you? You might not be able to do Scurrius yet. I mean, like, in theory, mechanically, you definitely can, but I don't know if you've actually done it. You can definitely do Barrows. Anybody can do Barrows. Protecting is a good place to start, but once you have enough to protect, you should be fine. Koya says, does Obor count? He's a boss. He sure is. I would look up your account, Koya, but that shit like basically never shows up. Does show up, but none of your KC do, which isn't surprising. If you've only done one or two, it wouldn't show up. I don't even think you can pray against Obor, right? Like Obor, you just pray you don't take damage or whatever. Koya says you can, I think. You can definitely pray while fighting him, but I don't think it does anything. Or it could be that it reduces the melee damage, but it doesn't stop you from taking it, because there's a challenge, a combat achievement that has to do with not taking damage from them, and it's just like RNG. Wait, it says it reduces damage? Yeah, that doesn't. It's not a real protection then. Alright, fine. We'll look it up then, since nobody knows. Obor attacks with melee and ranged. Obor's range attacks deal 50% less damage when protection from missiles is used. So it looks like his melee attacks cannot be mitigated at all. I didn't even know he had range attacks. I was only talking about his physical stuff. His melee stuff. Gosh, maybe get another... Is there anything else? It doesn't say that you should protect melee at all. But I'm also not seeing like an obvious... Weird. They're saying use stone skin. Steel skin, excuse me. It's probably the first time I've seen the wiki suggest using steel skin before. Alright. So yeah, don't pray melee. Fair enough. Nope. In a way, we've got a long way to go. But also, we've seen this many runes go away. Maybe not today, but like, wait, is this even enough? Because I think we did go through about this many already, right? Like today. I guess I can check. Only 16,000. Okay. So we have twice of what we had. That doesn't look like enough. If we got 200k out of 16,000. And we have another 400k here. Yeah, that simply doesn't look like enough. Looks like we're like another 16,000 short, basically. Maybe even more than that. Whatever. If we end up short, we could just get more soul runes and ether runes, or ether catalyst. It's not a big deal. It doesn't look promising though. Like, I don't think the math is mathing, but oh, we can check this way. $34,800. That's close. Like, upsettingly close. It sort of makes sense though, because I've lost a lot of well, I shouldn't have lost any soul runes, but I've lost a lot of essence to making cosmics. That definitely happens frequently. Boys just finally found my people, by the way. You mean like a friend group? I thought you were just like drowning in friends. What do you mean? It's crazy. I had no idea. I mean, it's good, obviously, but I didn't even realize that was a problem for you. Holy shit. What's up, Pikachu? Me? How's it going, man? Pikachu me says I fixed almost everything I wanted to on my model and then some. That's fucking crazy. You guys are gonna tear it all down in 2 weeks. Build it anew, but better. It's a very good emote. Is that Vey? Yeah. Good emote. Pikachu me says, yeah, it was like, honestly, the stupid hand tracker math just took so much effort. Should polish off your linear algebra textbook, brother. Boy says, I haven't had a true vibe with someone here for weeks. I don't even really know what that means. Boy says, now I got a kind of group for chatting. Now I vibe with two guys simply and talk about music and programming and cats. Truly vibe with someone for weeks. All right. Pikachu me says, you mean like a vibrator? I mean, definitely not, but it does, I don't know. It does mean something different than I would expect. I don't know. I'm also not the type of person who's like going to go out and like seek a social interaction with someone to begin with. Despite the fact that I'm streaming. Still not quite the same. People come to me rather than me going to them. Generally, at least. I do go out of my way to keep up with people, actually. So maybe that's not entirely true. But I remember when I was living with my roommate, I didn't try to like seek out a conversation with her almost ever. And it's not like I was avoiding her, but like as far as like stopping to hang out with her, like no, not really a thing. Modern 8H's frequencies. I don't know what that means either. Modern 8H is same. I just sit in a corner and wait. And then he says, kidding. That's at least 3 different directions that I don't think that I can digest. I don't think I can compute exactly what it is that you're trying to say. But that's okay. I definitely get a vibe for it, but it definitely seems like there's some mixed feelings going on in there. Modern 8H's vibes is frequencies on the same level with someone. interpreting that as being mostly an explanation to Pika Choke Me of what was meant by vibes. He knew it wasn't vibrator. He was doing a funny, I think. I'm pretty sure he knew that. So I think that the explanation ultimately isn't for me, which is fine. RNA Sage says, and I don't go out of my way to meet people really. People just pop up in my life. I don't go out of my way to meet people, and people also do not pop up in my life. But that's not surprising. It would be very shocking to me if people popped up in my life. I mean, unless you count being online, I guess. But even then, like, generally it doesn't. We do get new people now and then. Which I guess does count. Yeah, that's totally people popping up in my life, I guess. But yeah, I definitely do not engage with anyone in reality at all. I'm perfectly happy locked inside of my house. Honorary Sage says, are you sure he didn't think it was a vibrator? Pika Choke Me? I'm pretty sure, yeah. He mostly does those kind of jokes for fun. I mean, there's always a non-zero chance, right? I feel like he probably has plausible deniability, but Pikachu says, are you sure life isn't a vibrator, Soldier 76? Okay, the fact that you brought up Soldier 76 means that this is definitely in some way a 2-level reference to Overwatch. Soldier 76 is a surface level reference, but there's some other like voice line or something that makes it so that this is a reference. So like somebody asks Soldier, probably, are you sure life isn't a blank? Probably. In like the match lobbies or something. Almost definitely that's what's going on here. But I didn't play enough Overwatch to know that that's a thing. Pikachu says it's a joke based on an interaction between Diva and Soldier 76. And what does Diva say to Soldier 76? Pikachu says Soldier 76 says war is not a game, and Diva says, are you sure life isn't a game, Soldier 76? I see. See? I was able to piece together not everything, but all of the components I parsed out. We got there. Despite not knowing at all what it is that he was talking about. Like that reference that he was making completely lost on me. But we've done it. We fully engaged our intellectual mind to induce. That was induction, I believe, rather than deduction. That was induction. It's actually funny because people will say like detectives are very good at deducing things, but usually they don't deduce anything. Usually it's induction that they're doing. They're testing hypotheses and making conjectures, you know what I mean, that they can thus prove or disprove, whereas deduction is like determining like almost by eliminating, like by observing the reality, and like it's like constructing rather than eliminating false things. So like you're constructing out of facts something rather than eliminating things that can't be true. RNA stage is adding the pieces together. I would say adding the pieces together is deduction, perhaps, whereas induction is like determining what alternative situations could have been and like proving that it isn't those things, if that makes sense. So you can do something, I guess, deductively by falsifying all inductions, right? I guess that sort of is true. That's a weird way of looking. I feel like the language is starting to break down. Things aren't meaning anything anymore. $108 stages. Okay, so crossing things out. Probably not, to be honest. I mean, it depends. If you're talking about induction or deduction, because the first thing that you said seemed like it was directed at deduction, and the second thing that you said seems like it was directed at induction. Should we just read the definition we learned together today? Sure. Yeah, it sure is the act of deducting. Very good. The inference of a particular instances by reference to a general law or principle. That makes it sound like I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Okay. And let's see induction. A logical inference. Okay. And then induction. Not chemical or anything like that. Process of or action of bringing about or giving rise to something. That's probably not quite it. Let's see if we can find more definitions of induction. Detective. Maybe I just like falsely constructed this paradigm, this like pair of paradigms. 'Cause it doesn't seem like induction and deduction are like these two opposing perspectives with regards to detective work. Just looking through the Wikipedia page. So maybe I literally just don't know what I'm talking about at all. Which is fine. This is why I'm not, you know, a detective or an authority figure on anything. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. What is a geometrical method? Yeah, that's crazy. Why is there so much on this Wikipedia page? All right. As much as I would love to look into that further, it's not the time. Instead, we're going to play GTFO instead. Are you still here, Zaku?
Yeah.
All right. We're switching over to GTFO, brother.
All right. Enjoy.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you, brother.